Hi everyone, welcome to Cracku. Please let me know if I'm audible. Hello. Hi everyone. Alright, so we will start the session. So before starting, I just want to tell you that today's topic is directions. So it is an important topic in logical reasoning. So we will start with the topic. So before we begin, so first I want you to take a note of what we are preparing for. This is a program launched by IIM Bangalore. This is a program launched by IIM Bangalore for UG program. So it is a BSc honors program for economics and data science. So if you are somebody who is looking for these programs, should definitely attend this live session. In the live session, we will cover the syllabus and the topics which are important for the examination. And the eligibility criteria is also there, that you should have passed the class 12th exam and should have mathematics as a subject. So if you don't have mathematics as a subject in class 12th, you are not eligible for the program. Plus you should have at least 60% marks in the class 12th. So if you have more than 60% marks in the examination, then only you are eligible for this program. And this is about the eligibility. After the eligibility, you have to qualify the entrance test. So you have to qualify the test also, and after the test there is an interview. So this program requires you minimum eligibility, that is you should have mathematics plus 60% marks in mathematics, plus you have to pass the examination and give the interview. Now, people might be thinking, what is the syllabus of the examination? What is the pattern of the examination? So, in this slide, I will tell you that the test format of the IIM Bangalore UG entrance test. The test will be of 2 hours, that is 120 minutes, and it will have 60 questions which are multiple choice question. So, roughly 2 minutes per question. Now, coming to the sections, there are 3 sections. First one is English comprehension, which will have 15 questions. Then you have quantitative and data interpretation, that is also another 30 questions. And logical reasoning will have 15 questions. So in total, 60 questions will come in the examination. 60 questions in 120 minutes. And there is also negative marking. 1/3 deducted for incorrect responses. We don't know the marking scheme, but 1/3 of the marks will be deducted. So this is the test format of the examination. Now, for all the people who are preparing for IIM Bangalore UG entrance test, we have created a WhatsApp group. You should follow us on our WhatsApp channel. If you want the link to join the WhatsApp channel, it is given in the description of this video. Please join the WhatsApp group. You will be able to get all the latest updates, all the material, study material, which we are providing for free. You will get all the information in the WhatsApp group. So please do join the WhatsApp group if you are preparing for this examination. Now coming to the streams, this is the schedule of the upcoming live streams. Previously, we had some session on quadratic equation, logarithm, time, speed and distance. Time, speed and distance was covered yesterday. Today's session is on directions. 6, 7, 8, 9. We have provided you the schedule that tomorrow there is a fill in the blanks session. Then again you have time, speed and distance. progressions, orders and ranking. So every day we are coming live in this YouTube channel and we are giving you the concepts, we are giving you questions for practice. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends who are preparing for this examination. Now, you might be thinking, how do I get access to all the free things that you are providing? See, you just have to visit cracku.in. Cracku.in, if you visit our website, you will see the homepage like this. Now, after coming to this website, you have to see there is a tab IIMB and IIMB UG. You just have to click here. Now, we are giving IIMB mock test for free, IIM Bangalore UG mock test for free. If you click there, you will get the home page where we have provided 5 mock tests. 5 mock tests for entirely free. If you are preparing for this examination, you can give these 5 tests and analyze your weakness, your strength, what are the types of questions that might come in the examination, and also the difficulty. So do attempt these free mocks. These are a very good resource for your preparation. I will highly recommend you to visit this and attempt this. Apart from this, we are also providing you apart from this, we are also providing you daily target. So IIMB and IIMB UG daily targets. If you click here, we are giving you every day 3 tests on different topics, one on quant, one on LRDI and one on English. So every day we are posting daily targets, so you can take the test for free. This is also a good source of practicing every day different topics. And we have created so this is the study room. So here you will find the link for free mock test, free daily target, study room. In study room we have around 2000 questions. That is also for completely free. If you are preparing for this examination, just check out this. And we are also giving you videos. There are many videos which are available for each topic. You can go and watch the videos completely for free. So this looks like you are getting entire syllabus, entire mocks, practice questions for free. You just need to visit our website cracku.in and you will get all the access. Now let's start today's class. So today's class is on directions. We will understand what are the different types of concepts which we have to deal in this topic, plus what are the type of questions that might come in the examination. So first let us understand what are the different directions that are present. So you know that sunrise happens in the east direction. So if this is east, this is west, this is north and this is south. Now you have to assume like that, ki suppose this is the east direction, then this will be west direction, this will be north direction and this is south direction. So east, west, north and south. Now if I am facing on the east direction, now which direction will be on my right side? My right side direction will be this one. This is south direction. So when I am facing towards east and I am moving towards right, that means I am moving towards south direction. If I am facing towards east direction and I want to move to the right side, then I am moving towards south direction. Facing east, moving right, and I am moving towards south direction. Similarly, if I move towards left direction, then it is north direction. So you have to assume that you are facing that particular direction and think of right and left. If I am facing towards south direction, now this is my right side. So when I am facing south direction, my right will be west, my left will be east. If I am facing towards south, my right will be west direction. And my left will be east direction. I hope this is clear to you guys. So simply you have to put yourself and think that you are facing that particular direction and think of left and right. And this is a very important topic, very important concept. You should know how to identify the direction when you are dealing with questions. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. All right. So suppose I am facing to north direction. I am facing to north direction. That is, I am facing towards this direction. Now my right will be on east direction. And my left will be on west direction. This is east, west, north, and south. Okay. Moving further. Now we also need to understand the cardinal directions. We have 4 directions: east, west, and north and south. Now apart from these directions, we also have something northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Okay. So how do I define this direction? So between north and between east, exactly between these two, if this angle is 45 degree and this angle is also 45 degree, then this direction will be northeast direction, because it is lying between north and east. Why I am taking northeast? Why not east north? You have to always go in the reverse alphabetical order. N comes last and E comes first, so northeast. S comes last, E comes first, so southeast. Southwest, then northwest. Okay. So between north and between west, it is northwest. Between west and between south, what is the direction? That is southwest. So now I understand if I know the direction of, if I want to know the direction between two different directions, let's say north and east, then it will be northeast. Similarly for west and north, it will be northwest. I hope this is clear to you guys. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. All right. Now we will discuss about rotating in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, and how it works. Suppose this is a circle and here we start with the 0 degree angle. Now this is 45 degree angle. If this is east direction, if this is west direction, this is north direction, this is south direction. Now suppose I am standing at this point and I say I moved clockwise direction. I move in a clockwise direction. So clockwise direction means the direction in which the clock moves. We know the clock moves in this direction. This clock moves in this direction. Okay. So if I am saying I am moving to clockwise direction, then I will start from here, then I will start moving toward this direction. So from here, here, then here. So if the angle of movement in the clockwise direction is, let's say, 90 degree, I was standing here, then after 90 degree I will reach here, because this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree, and this angle is 45 degree. The entire circle covers the 360 degree angle, 360 degree. So this circle completely is 360 degree. This is 360 degree. So when I am standing at, let's say, this point, and I say I move in the clockwise direction with an angle of 45 degree, 45 degree in the clockwise direction. So clockwise direction is towards the right, towards the right. So 45 degree will bring me from here to here. This is 45 degree angle. So 0, 45, 90, 135, 180, 225, 270, 315 and 360 degree. So this works like that. And what is anti-clockwise direction? Anti-clockwise direction will be the opposite of this. For example, if you are standing here and I say you have to move in the anti-clockwise direction, in that case you will move in this direction. This is opposite to the direction of the clock. Clock moves in this direction, so this will be clockwise direction, and anti-clockwise will be this one. So this is clockwise direction, and this is anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. I hope this is clear to you guys. If you have any doubts, please let me know. And if you are watching the stream, please like the stream, because we want to reach to maximum number of students who are preparing for this examination. Share with your friends, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, I will request you to subscribe to the channel so that you get all the latest updates regarding the classes, regarding the exam. Okay. Now comes the topic of finding what are the types of questions that might come. So, for example, suppose I am standing at this point A. I am standing at this point A, and I started moving in the north direction. Let me tell you, this is east, this is west, this is north, and this is south. So when I am standing at point A and I start moving towards the north direction, so I will walk 13 meter. After walking 13 meter, I will reach at point B. In which direction I am facing right now? I am facing in this direction, that is north direction. I am facing towards the north direction. I started from A. I started moving towards north direction, that is this direction. I moved a distance of 13 meter. Once I reach B, now in which direction I am facing? Right now I am facing in the north direction. Then I take a right turn. When I am facing to the north direction, I take a right turn, so it will be towards east. It will be towards east. You can see that I moved a distance of 14 meter towards east, and I reached at a point C. Now I am reached at point C. If I move towards this point, I take a right and move a distance of 14 meter. I will reach C. What is the direction in which I am facing when I reach at C? I am facing a direction, this direction, that is east direction. I am facing towards east direction. Now I take another right turn. When you are facing in this direction, right will be this way and left will be this way. So when you are facing to east, your right will be on the south direction. Your right will be on the south direction. Then I again move to south about a distance of 10 meter. Now after reaching D, in which direction I am facing? If you look carefully, you see that I am facing to south direction. When I reach D, I am facing to south direction. Now I again take a right. When I take the right and move a distance of 10 meter. So when I am facing south direction and I take a right turn. When I am facing the south direction and I take a right turn, I am moving towards west direction. So I moved a distance of 10 meters towards the west direction. Now I want to know what is the shortest distance between these 2 points. What is the shortest distance between these 2 points? So how will I find? For that I will draw the diagram similar to this, that I started from this point, I moved north, then I moved east, then I moved south, then I moved west, and I reached here. Now using the simple geometry, simple coordinate system, if this is 13 and this is 10, so this length has to be equal to 3. So this is 3. Okay. Now if you look, this distance was 14 meter. This distance was 14 meter and this is 10. So this distance will be 4. This distance will be 4. So this is 3, this is 4. So this will also be equal to 3. This is also 3 kilometer. Now you should know the Pythagoras theorem in triangles. Since they are 90 degree angles, I can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem I will apply. So if a triangle is there such that one of the side is 3 meters, another side is 4 meter. So what does the Pythagoras theorem says? In a triangle, right angle triangle, right angle triangle means one of the angle has to be 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. In right angle triangle, the square of perpendicular and the square of base, when they are added, they are equal to the square of hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. And this is the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular. And this is the base. This is the base. So Pythagoras theorem tells me that perpendicular square, that is AB का whole square plus base का whole square, that is BC is the base. So BC whole square should be equal to hypotenuse square, that is AC, that is AC square. Now if I want to know what is the length of this hypotenuse, what is the length of this hypotenuse, for that I know that this is 3, this is 4. So 3 square, that is 9, plus BC square, BC is 4. So 4 square is 16, which is equal to AC square. 16 plus 9 is 25, which is equal to AC square. Now what is the length of AC? The length of AC will be equal to 5. Therefore this shortest distance between these 2 points A and E will be 5. I hope this is clear to you guys. If you understood the Pythagoras theorem, please let me know. All right. So moving to the next concept. So now we have understood that there are different directions, east, west, north and south, and how to deal when we are moving to the right of a particular direction, to the left of a particular direction. When I am facing east direction, when I move to right, then I am actually moving towards south. So all of these things we have covered. Now we have to understand what are the types of questions that are asked in the examination. So generally, the questions are based on the following four types. What are the types? First is final direction, based on final direction. For example, if I tell you that I was standing here and first I moved here 10 meter, then I took right, then I moved 5 meter, then I took I go down, I move 7 meters, then again I take this direction and I moved a distance of 10 meter, and then I moved up here, now I am here. Now what is the direction that I am facing? So if I tell you I started from point A and I know that the directions are east, west, north and south. I started with point A, I started moving towards north direction. I moved to north direction 10 meters, then I took a right. North direction right will be east. I moved a distance of 5 meters towards east. Then again I took a right turn. When I am facing to east direction, right will be south. So I moved a distance of 7 meters to the south. When I am facing south direction, I took a left. When I reached here, I took a left because I am facing in this direction and this is my left. So I moved towards east. I moved towards east at a distance of 10 meters. Then I reached here. Then again I started moving towards north 3 meters. And then I took a right. This is, let's say, 5 meter. And finally I took again a right turn and I moved a distance of 20 meters. So in this way, question will be given that you are moving in different direction by taking left, right, and you reach some point. Now the question will ask, what is the final direction in which you are facing? What is the final direction in which you are facing? You see, when you reach here, you are facing in this direction. You are facing in this direction. The direction is south. So answer of this question will be south direction. You started moving left, right. The information will be given in the question. You have to draw the diagram so that you understand in which direction you are facing right now, and that answer will be south direction. I hope this is clear to you. If you are watching the stream, please like the stream and share with your friends who are preparing for the IIM B UG examination. So this was about final direction. Now, how do I calculate the final displacement? Based on displacement. Displacement means how far this point is from here. Then you have to apply the mathematics that this distance is 5, this distance is 10, this distance is 5. So in total, I am moving 20 meters, 5, 10 and 5. That is 20 meters in the x direction. If this is x and this is y, when I take x and y, so how much distance I have covered in the x direction? That is 5, 10, 5. So that is 20 meters. So I moved a distance of 20 meters in the x direction. Now coming to y direction. So this is 10, this is 7, so this will be 3, this will be 3 meters. Now if you go 3 meters up, therefore this distance will be 6 meter, this is 6 meter, this is 3 meter, and this is 3 meter, so this is also 3 meter, so this total distance is 6 meter, this total distance is 6 meter, and you have traveled 20 meters down. That means you have moved 14 meters from here, 14 meters from here. So in the y direction you have covered a distance of 14 meter, so you have covered a distance of 14 meter in the y direction. So if I want to know what is the total displacement, I will say displacement in x direction is 20 meter, displacement in y direction is 14 meter, and I will apply the Pythagoras theorem to find the shortest distance. But if I ask you about displacement, displacement will be in x direction it is 20 meters, in y direction it is 14 meters. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Similarly, based on direction and displacement, here you have to find direction, we have already covered the direction, we have found the displacement also. Now talking about relative position, I ask you what is the relative position. For example, I will explain you about the relative position. For example, if I draw a diagram, wait. For example, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, this is G. So I ask you what is the relative position of B with respect to C. What is the relative position? In which direction B is present with respect to C? So what I will do, I will draw the direction diagram, that is east, west, north and south. Now if I ask you what is the in which direction B is present with respect to C, B is present in which direction with respect to C. So I have to think in the position of C, I will sit in the position of C and I will look towards B. So I am standing in the position of C, now I am looking towards B. So B is in the east direction because I am facing in this direction. So B will be on the east direction with respect to C. If I ask you in which direction E is present with respect to B, what I will do? I will stand in the position of B and I will look towards E. I will look towards E. So I see that this direction is south. So E is present to the south of B. I hope this is clear. Suppose I ask you what is the direction in which D is present with respect to G. D is present with respect to G. What I will do? I will stand at the position of D and will look towards G. I will stand in the position of G and look towards D. So D is present in the west direction because this direction is west. I hope this is clear to you guys. Alright, so now we will start with some questions. I want you guys to solve the questions and then we will discuss the question after the timer is over. So I am starting the timer for the first question. Please solve this question. You have 1.5 minutes, that is 90 seconds for this question. So the timer is up. Now we will solve this question. So first I will read the question and then I will solve the question. So I am facing east direction. So let us first draw the directions. Suppose this is east direction, this is west direction, this is north direction, and this is south direction. Now I am facing towards east direction. So I am facing towards this direction. Okay. Now turning to the right. When I am facing to east direction, that is this direction, when I turn right, so I am taking the south direction. So I am taking the south direction and go 20 meters. So I am standing here, I am facing east direction, but I take a right. Right means this direction, and I moved a distance of 20 meters. So I will draw a line like this. This is 20 meters. So when I move turn to the right, I go 20 meters. After going 20 meters, then I turn to the left. When I go in the south direction, then I take the left. Left means this direction. Left means this direction, that is east direction. So I take a east direction and I go 20 meters again. Then I go 20 meters again. So this is also 20 meters. After that I am turning to the right. Then again I turn to the right. So when I am facing east direction, I take right. So I am facing again to the south direction. When I am facing east, my right will be south. When I am facing east direction, my right will be south direction. So again I move the distance of 20 meters. So this is again 20 meters. Then after turning to the right, I go 40 meters. So I reach here. Right now I am facing to south direction. That is this direction. This is south. So now if I take the right, I will move to the west direction. I will move to the west direction. So how much distance I covered? I covered a distance of 40 meters. I covered a distance of 40 meters. So this is 40 meters. So once I reach here, right now I am facing in which direction? If you look, I am facing this direction. This is west direction. Then I go 40 meters to the right. Now I am facing to the right west direction and I take a right and go 40 meters. It is only possible when I am facing west and taking right. So right will be this direction. When I am facing west direction, my right will be north direction. So I take a right direction and move 40 meters. In which direction am I from my original position? I am in which direction with respect to my original position? So if you look, I started from here. So this is 20 meters. This is also 20 meters. In total, I go down 40 meters and I move up 40 meters. This is 40. This is 40 meters. So eventually, A and this final point, let's say this is final point, they lies in the same line. Now, if you think that what is the direction in which it is facing? So if I am watching from A, this direction will be towards west. This direction will be towards west. So in which direction am I from my original position? From my original position, I am towards the west. I am towards the west. So correct answer is option B. Option B is the correct answer. I hope this is clear to you guys. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Now moving to second question. You have around 90 seconds for this question. I want you to solve this question. We have 10 seconds left. All right, time is up. Now we will discuss this question. If you have any doubts, you can comment. So whenever I am solving these questions, first I read the sentence, read the question, then I draw the diagram. It is very important for you to draw the diagram. Once you draw the diagram, it will be very easy for you to get the correct answer. Now the question says, of the towns, 5 towns A, B, C, D, E. There are 5 towns A, B, C, D, E situated close to each other. They are situated close to each other and A is to the west of B. When I read the direction, I will immediately draw the directions. East, west, north, south. It is given that A is to the west of B. So A is face towards the west of B. If B is here, A will be towards his west. So with respect to this person B, A is on the west direction. So A will be somewhere here. A will be here. It is given C is to the south of A. C is towards the south of A. If A is here, in which direction south is present? South is present in this direction. In this direction. So C is to the south of A. So C will be here. So this is C. First, I identified the position of A with respect to B because A was given to the west of B. This direction is towards west. Now, C is to the south of A. C is given as south of A. If A is present here, then south of A will be in this direction. So C is present here. E is to the north of B. It is given that E is to the north of B. When I am standing at B, which is the north direction? When I am standing here, the north direction is above it. So this is north direction. So who is present here? E is present here. So E is to the north of B. So E is here. And D is to the east of A. And D is present to the east of E. So east of E means if I am standing here, what is the east direction? I have told you that this direction is east direction. So according to me, this direction will be my east direction. So who is present here? D is present here. So D is present in the east direction of E. D is to the east of E. Then we need to find the C is in which direction with respect to D? We need to find the direction of C with respect to D. D is present here, C is present here, and what is this direction? What is this direction that I need to find? If you know that this is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. So clearly these are the directions: east, west, north and south. So this direction is southwest. This direction is southwest. So correct answer is option A. Option A is the correct answer, southwest. I hope this is clear to you guys. If you have any doubt, please comment down the below with the question number. We will definitely answer your doubt. Okay. If you are watching the stream and you are finding the stream very helpful, please like the stream and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay. Now we are moving to the question number 3 and starting the timer. You have 120 seconds, 2 minutes for this question. You have 20 seconds left for this question. I want you to please solve this question. If you are not able to solve, it is completely fine. We will discuss this question in detail. Alright, time is up. Let us solve this question. So whenever I am solving the question, my strategy is simple. I will look at the question, I will read the statement, and I will try to draw the diagram, and then it will be very easy for me to solve this question. So start with me. A and B are standing at a distance of 20 km from each other. So A and B are 20 kilometers from each other. Suppose this is A and this is B. They are standing at a distance of 20 kilometers from each other. Okay. Now the road is on a straight east-west road. They are standing on a east-west road. We have also drawn in the east-west road only, because this is east, this is west, this is north, and this is south. Okay. A and B start walking simultaneously eastward and westward respectively. Please pay attention to the word respectively. That means A will be moving in the eastward direction and B will be moving towards westward direction. So eastward is for A, westward is for B, because respectively what is given. So A is moving towards eastward direction. So A is moving in this direction, that is east direction. East is in this side, and B is moving in the westward direction. B is moving in a westward direction. So B is here and he is moving towards west direction. West direction is this, east direction is this. So A is moving towards east and simultaneously B is moving towards west, that is this direction. I hope this is clear. Now it is given that both cover a distance of 5 kilometers. When they move towards eastward and westward, they move a distance of 5 kilometers. So what happens? Here it is A, here it is B. A covers the distance of 5 kilometers, B covers the distance of 5 kilometers. Initially the distance was 20 kilometers. Initially the distance was 20 kilometers. Now the distance between these two is just 10 kilometers, because A is moving towards eastward. So A will reach here, A will reach here, and B is moving towards westward. So B will reach here. So here it is B. Then A turns to his left and walks 10 kilometers. Now A reaches here and he turns left. When I am facing east, my left will be north direction. When I am facing east, my left will be north. So A turns to his left and walks 10 kilometers. So A walks for distance of 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. A walks in the A turns to his left and walks 10 kilometers. So A was facing in this direction, his left will be this, so he will move the distance of 10 kilometers. Now it is given that B also turns to his right. When B reaches here, B is facing in this direction, that is west direction. Now the right direction from the west is north direction. So B also moved a distance of 10 kilometers. So B also moved a distance of 10 kilometers. So this is also 10 kilometers. So they are here, A is here, B is here. A is here, A is here, and B is here. Now after that, both turns to the left. Now both are facing in the north direction. B is also facing in north direction, A is also facing in north direction. Now they take a left. When you are facing the north direction and you take a left, that is west direction. So you both of them cover a distance of 5 kilometers at the same speed. So both are moving towards the left. So both move the distance of 5 kilometers. So both move the distance of 5 kilometers. This is 5 kilometers, and from here also we move the distance of 5 kilometers. Now what I need to find, what will be the distance between them? What is the distance between them? If you look carefully, initially the distance between them was 10 kilometers. From here to here the distance was 10 kilometers. Now both of them moved 5 kilometers in this direction. The distance will remain 10 kilometers only. This is 5, here it is A is final position, B is final position. This distance is 5 kilometers and this distance is also 5 kilometers. Okay, so total distance is 10 kilometers. So correct answer is option A. Option A is the correct answer. What we did, we have done the diagram, we have made the diagram using the condition given, and then we are able to find the correct answer. The correct answer is 10 kilometers. This is question number 4. and you have 2 minutes for this question. Please solve this question. This is not so difficult question. I want you to solve this question. If you are able to solve, it is well and good. If you are not able to solve, we will explain you this question. Guys, please like the stream, like the video. If you are watching this, only 10 seconds are left. If you have any doubts, you can post your doubts below the video. We will definitely look into your doubts and answer your questions if you have any. Alright, so let us solve the question number 4th. So first I will read the question and then we will solve it. A is 5 kilometers to the southwest of B. Now southwest, I have to think of southwest. Where is southwest? B is 5 kilometers to the southeast, southwest, southeast, then north. So I am dealing with the angles which I have told you. So let me draw the diagram. East, west, north and south. Please note that for every question I am making the diagram of this so that it becomes easier for me to solve the questions. So whenever you are solving the question, just make this diagram and it will be very easy for you to solve this. This is northeast, this is southwest, this is northwest and this is southeast. Now once I drew this, the questions become very simple. It is given that A is 5 kilometers to the southwest of B. So I assume B is here. Which direction is southwest? Southwest is this direction. So A is 5 kilometers. So A will be somewhere here. And this distance is given as 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers. Very easy. B is 5 kilometers to the southeast of C. Now what is southeast direction? Southeast direction is this direction. It is given that B is 5 kilometers to the southeast of C. So if C is here, then B will be here, which is southeast direction. This direction is southeast. If you look carefully, this direction is southeast. This direction is southeast. So this is also 5 kilometers. If D is 3 kilometers to the north of C, it is given that D is north to the C. E is 3 kilometers to the north of C. Where is C? C is here. What is the north direction with respect to C? This is the north direction. It is 3 kilometers from here. Then D is to the, what is the position of D with respect to A? With respect to A, I need to find what is the position of D. So this is D. That is 3 kilometers north of C. Now if you look, this is 5, this is 5. Therefore A and C are in a straight line. A and C are in a straight line. And D is also in a straight line. So clearly A and D are in a straight line, and this direction is north direction. This direction is north direction. So D is to the north of A direction. North of A. So correct answer is option C. For this question, the correct answer is option C. I hope this is clear to you. If you have any doubts, please comment on the video. Alright, I will pose the next question. Please solve this question. You have 2 minutes for this question. Those who are preparing for IIM Bangalore UG test, I repeat once again that we are providing you 5 free mocks. If you want to find the link for those, you can check out the description of this video. You will get access to all the 5 mocks, which will be very similar to the actual examination. You can take the test for free and see how much score you are getting, and you will also get some analysis so that you will have better idea about what are the areas that you need to work on. Plus, we have provided you with a lot of videos which are there in our website, which are completely free. Just go and check out them. Plus, we are doing daily live session on YouTube. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. If you want more free videos from our side, and also mention what topics you would like us to have live session on. Okay, so 5 seconds are left. All right, time is up. The exam is on 13th December and it is around 40 days from now. So you have to prepare very well and do a lot of practice. So let us discuss this question. So I will read the question, then I will solve it. Sita starts from point A and travels towards north for 2 kilometers. So I will assume Sita is here. Sita is standing here. I will also assume the directions as I do for each question. East, west, this is north and this is south. Now it is given that Sita starts from point A, this is point A, and travels towards north for 2 kilometers. Which is the north direction? This. So she travels at distance of 2 kilometers from point A. Then she takes the turn of 60 degree. Now we are dealing with angles, 60 degree angle. So I will draw coordinates like this. coordinate axis. If I am facing this direction, now she takes a turn of 60 degree. When you are facing this direction and you take 60 degree angle, we know that this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. So 60 degree will be something like this. This will be 60 degree. So in reality what happens is theta is here. This position is A. She moved a distance of 2 kilometers and now she turned 60 degree to her right. So 60 degree to her right will be this angle. So if she was going in this direction, this is 60 degree towards her right. Towards her right means when you are facing north direction, right will be east direction. So 60 degree towards right and travels for another 2 kilometer and travels for another 2 kilometer. So this distance is also 2 kilometers. Then she reaches here. Then she takes a turn of 120 degree to her right. Now she is turning 120 degree to her right. Now again I have to draw the coordinate axis. What I will do? I will make a rough diagram here. So this is the position. 2 kilometers, 2 kilometers. Now 120 degree to her right. When I am facing in this direction, left is this, right is this. So what she did? She turns 120 degree. If I draw the coordinate axis, this is 90 degree and 30 degree will be this. Okay, so this is 30 and this is 60. I know this angle is 30 degree. Why? Because this angle was 60 degree. 60 degree to the right. So this angle is 60 degree. So eventually 2 here, 2 here. And this angle was 60 degree. Now she turns 120 degree. 120 degree will be, this angle is 60 degree. Okay, so 120 degree will be to her right. So this angle will be 30 degree and this is 90 degree. So 120 degree to her right will be this direction. So she turns 120 degree to her right and travels for another 2 kilometers. So this distance is also 2 kilometers. She travels a distance of 2 kilometers. So this is also 2 kilometers in this direction. Finally, she takes a turn of 135 degree to her left. When she is facing in the south direction, she takes a turn of 135 degree to her left. So if you look, when I am facing to the south direction, so I take left, 135 degree left. So 135 degree left means if I am facing south, left means this direction. So 90 degree is for east, 90 degree will be east. This is 90 degree and this is 45 degree. So now she is facing towards this direction. And what is this direction? This direction will be east and north. So this is northeast direction. So correct answer is what is the direction in which she is facing? She is facing in northeast direction. So correct answer is option C. What I did? I first identified what is the 60 degree from here. This is the direction. Then she takes 135 degree from here. So 135 means she will again face to the south direction. Then again she takes 135 degree to her left. So she will 135 degree from south direction will be 90 degree towards the east and 45 degree for northeast. So correct answer is northeast. Option C is the correct answer. If you have any doubt in this question, please let me know. Please solve this question. You have 2 minutes for this question. This is very interesting question. I want you to pay attention and solve this question. This is very important for the examination. Alright, so time is up. Now let us solve this question. First, I will read the question, then we will solve it. Govind starts from his house towards west. Before starting, let us draw the diagram. East, west, north, south. So Govind starts from his house towards west. So Govind is moving towards west. Suppose this is Govind's house. So we can say this is H and he starts moving towards west. So west will be this direction. So he started moving. After walking a distance of 25 meters, he turned to the right. He turned towards the right. When I am facing to the west direction, my right will be towards north. This is right side. When I am facing in this direction, this is right side. So he turned towards right and walked 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. He walked a distance of 10 meters. This is 10 meters. Now he is facing to the north direction. He then turned left. When I am facing the north direction, left will be on west side and right will be on east side. This is right, this is left when I am facing north direction. So he then turned left and moving distance of 10 meters. He started moving a distance of 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. He started a distance. He moved a distance of 10 meters. Okay. Turn to his left again. Now he again turned to left side. When you are facing west direction, left will be south. When you are facing in this direction, this is left and this is right. So left direction and he walked 40 meters. he walked 40 meters. So this is like 40 meters. He now turns to the left. When you are facing the south direction, right now he is facing south direction, and he again turns left, and he moved a distance of 5 meters. So when you are facing south direction, when you are facing in this direction, that is this direction, your left will be on east, your right will be on west. So he turns to the left and walks 5 meters. He turns to the left and walks 5 meters. So this is 5 meters. So this is a small distance, 5 meters. Finally he turns to his left. Now again he turns to the left. Now again he turns to the left. When you are facing east direction, this direction is east. Finally he turns to his left. So he turns to the left, that is he turns in this direction. Left will be north. When I am facing to north, when I am facing to east, my left will be north. When I am facing in this direction, left will this, and this is right. So now he is facing in this direction. In which direction is he walking now? He is walking in which direction? If you look carefully, he is walking now in north direction. He is walking in the north direction. I hope this is clear to you guys. So correct answer is option A, north direction. If you have any doubts in this question, please let me know. Moving to the next question. You have 2 minutes for this question also. This is like 120 seconds. Guys, please do like and comment on this video. If you want more videos on different topics, tell us which topic you want the video, and we will do a live stream on that topic. We want you guys to let us know which topic you want us to do the live session. So please comment down the video so that we can arrange the live session for you guys. And these live sessions will keep on, we will be doing till the examination. So you will have to go nowhere, and you will have to learn the concepts on this YouTube channel itself. Okay, so please do subscribe to this channel. 30 seconds left. Alright, time is up. Now let us solve this question. So we will read the question, draw the diagram, and then solve it. 7 villages A, B, C, D, E, F and G are situated as follows. Okay, so different villages, different direction, distance is given, and we need to combine all of these things. So first, assuming east, west, north, south. E is 2 km to the west of B. So suppose if B is here, E is 2 km to the west. So west direction means this direction. So E is 2 km to the west of B. So if B is here, the west direction will be this direction, and E is present at a distance of 2 kilometers. At a distance of 2 kilometer. Now coming to second statement, F is 2 kilometer to the north of A. Relation between F and A is given. So if A is here, F is 2 kilometer to the north. So north direction will be this direction, and F is present here. F is present here. So this distance is also 2 kilometers. This distance is also 2 kilometers. So this is also 2 kilometers. C is 1 kilometer to the west of A. Now it is given that C is 1 kilometer to the west of A. Where is A? A is here. And C is to the west. So west direction means this direction. So C is present here. C is to the west of A. So C is present here. And this distance is 1 kilometer. This is C and this is 1 kilometer to the west of A. Very important. You need to understand with respect to whom the direction is given and what is the distance. D is 2 kilometers to the south of G. So D and G relation is given. We are given that D is present to the south of G. Suppose if I assume this is G, so D must be south 2 kilometers south of G. South means this direction. So D is present here and the distance is given as 2 kilometers. Okay. And G is 2 kilometers to the east of C. Relation between G and C is also given. Where is C? C is here. So 2 kilometers to the east of C. East direction will be this direction. With respect to C, east will be this direction. East will be this direction. If C is here, east direction is this. So 2 kilometers to the east of C. So 1 kilometer is this distance. So G is here, somewhere here. So if G is here, this is 1 kilometer. And I know D is to the south of D. D is to the south of G at a distance of 2 kilometers. So I will erase this and I will draw the diagram of G and D such that this distance is 2 kilometers. This is 2 kilometers. Now it is given that D is exactly in the middle of B and D. Where are B and D? B and D are here. And it is given that D is exactly in the middle. So this distance is 2 kilometers between B and D. So D is lying between them. So D is here. Therefore, I can assume that B will be here, E will be here. And this distance will be 1 kilometer. And this distance will also be 1 kilometer. Because the total distance between B and E is 2 kilometers. So now I am able to draw the entire scenario, where is who and which person is standing where. Okay. How far is D from F? We need to find the distance between D and F. Where is D? D is here. Where is F? F is here. Now let us draw the what is the distance between D and F in terms of x axis and y axis. If I take the y axis, this axis, this distance is 2 kilometers and this distance is also 2 kilometers. 2 plus 2. So in y axis, the total distance is 4 kilometers. So if I draw the diagram, in y axis the total distance is 4 kilometers. Between D and F, we need to find the distance between D and F. What about the x axis? In x axis, if you look, this distance is 1 kilometer, this distance is also 1 kilometer, and this distance will also be 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. So F is 1 kilometer to the in the east direction of you can say D. So if D is here, F is here 1 kilometer. So this is what exactly the distance between D and F. So this is 4, this is 1. So this distance we need to find. Using Pythagoras theorem we can easily find. What is Pythagoras theorem? That in a right angle triangle, this right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse. So sum of squares of 1 and sum of squares of 4 will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse. For example, if this is the triangle A, B and C, this is a right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse, side opposite to 90 degree. So AB square plus BC square should be equal to AC square. What is AB? You can take this as 4. So 4 square plus 1 square should be equal to this length DF. DF is square because this is the hypotenuse. So this is 16 plus 1. 16 plus 1 is 17. So DF square is equal to 17. So the length of DF will be equal to root 17. So correct answer is option C. So the distance between D and F is under root of 17. I hope this is clear to you guys. Moving to the next question. If you have doubts, you can post your doubts in the comment section. You also have 2 minutes for this question. Please solve this question. These questions involves understanding of directions. So please get yourself a basic understanding of the directions. If you are facing in a particular direction, if you move some angle, if you move left or right, in which direction you will face. So just assume yourself in the particular direction, face the direction and try to figure out what will be the left or right. If you are missing out this, you can re-watch the video from starting. I have explained this in very detail. Even if after watching, if you have any doubts, please post below the video. We will try to explain you. Okay. All right. Time is up. Now let us solve this question. So Sandhya walks 10 meters towards the south. Sandhya is walking towards the south direction. So first, assuming the direction east, west, north and south. This is north. East, west, north and south. Sandhya walks 10 meters towards the south. Suppose Sandhya is here. She walks 10 meters towards the south direction. This is south. So she walks 10 meters. Now turning to the left. When I walk to the south direction, east will be my left and west will be my right. When I am facing this direction, this is south, So left will be east, right will be west. So she turns to the left. Left means this direction and walks 20 meters. And she walks 20 meters. She will walk 20 meters. Now she is facing in the east direction. Now she is facing in the east direction. Now then turns to the right. Then she turns to her right. Right means when you are facing in this direction. When you are facing in this direction, this is left, this is right. When I am facing to east, right will be south. When I am facing to the east, my right will be towards south. Now she turns to her right after moving a distance of 20 meters. She moves a distance of 20 meters. Now she is facing in the south direction. She turns to the right. After moving a distance of 20 meters, she now again turns to the right. So when you are facing in the south direction, right will be, when you are facing to the south direction, right will be west direction. So now again she started moving and she walked a distance of 20 meters. So this is 20 meters. This is 20 meters. Finally she turns to the right. Finally she turns to the right. When you are towards the west direction, this direction is west direction. This direction is west direction. Now she turns to the right. When you are facing to the west direction, when you are facing to the west direction, this direction will be right and this will be left. So she turns to the right and moves 10 meters. She moves to the right. She turns to the right and moves a distance of 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. Now in which direction is she moving? If you look carefully, after turning in this direction, she is moving in this direction only, and this direction is north direction. North direction. So correct answer of this question is option B. I hope this is clear. She started from here. She walks 10 meters towards the south 10 meters, turning to the left. When you are turning to the left, when you are facing in this direction, left will be this direction. She moves a distance of 20 meters. Then she takes a right turn. Then she takes a right turn and walks again 20 meters. Then again she takes a right turn. She is taking right turn two times. She turns to the right, to her right. Finally she turns to again right. So 3 times right. So we will reach here, and in this position she is facing towards north. So correct answer is option B. I hope this question is clear to you guys. Moving to the next question. Please solve this question. You have 90 seconds for this question. Easy question only. This is a previous year IP made question. I want you to solve this question. Twenty seconds are left. Please pay attention to this question. So time is up. Now let us solve this question. First I will make the diagram and read the question simultaneously. So Mr. X starts walking towards east direction. So if this is east, this is west, this is north, and this is south. So Mr. X starts walking straight towards east after walking 75 meters. So first I have to walk, let Mr. X walks in the east direction of a distance 75 meters. So let us assume Mr. X was here, he started walking 75 meter towards east. This is east direction. So 75 meters towards the east. Then he turns to the left. Then he turns to the left. When I am facing the east direction, my left will be towards north. When I am facing towards this direction, my left will be this. This is my left and this is my right. So he turns to the left and walks 25 meters. So if you look, he will turn left and walks 25 meters straight. So this distance is 25 meters. Now he is facing, Mr. X is facing in the north direction. Now Mr. X is facing in the north direction. Again he turns to the left. Again he turns to the left. When you are facing in north direction, your left will be on west side. When I am facing north direction, left will be west side. Left will be west side. So he turns to the left, walks a distance of 40 meters. So he walks a distance of 40 meters. Now he is facing towards the west direction. Now Mr. X is facing towards the west direction. Again he turns to the left. Again he turns to the left. That means when you are facing to the west direction, left will be south and right will be north. When you are facing towards west, this will be your left, this will be your left, and this will be your right. When you are facing in this direction, so he turns to the left and walks a distance of 25 meters. So he walks a distance of 25 meters. So by walking 25 meters, he will reach here. Therefore, he will reach on this line. How far he is from the starting point? How far he is from the starting point? Starting point was this. This entire distance was 75 meters. And I know this distance is 40 meters. This is 40 meters. So this distance will be 75 minus 40, which is 35. So correct answer is option C. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. When you are able to draw the diagram correctly, you will get the answer quickly. So correct answer is option C. Now we are moving to the last question of the stream. Please solve this question. This is also a previous year IPMAT question. I want you to solve this question and your time starts now. You have 2 minutes for this question. Guys, do like the stream. If you understood the direction game, it is very easy. and this topic is very scoring. If questions are coming from this topic, you should always attempt the question, and it takes very less time when you are solving the examination. These are very like easy and doable questions in the examination. 15 seconds left. Alright, time is up. So this is the last question of the stream. I hope you solve this question. If you are not able to solve this question, please pay attention now. So the question says, a person started from his home towards east direction. Before starting, what I will do, I will make the diagram for the direction east, west, north and south for clear understanding. A person started from his home towards the east direction. So suppose this is the person, this is the home of the person, this is the home of the person, and he started walking towards the east direction and walked 8 meters. East direction is this direction, so he started walking 8 meters and then he turned left. When you are facing in the east direction and taking the left turn, then you are actually facing towards north. Then you are actually facing towards north. He turned left and walked 6 meters, and he walked 6 meters. So he take a left and walked for a distance of 6 meters. Then he turned right. Now since he is facing in the north direction, when you are facing in the north direction, this is your right. When you are facing to the north direction, this is your right, that is east direction. Then he turned right and walked 4 meters. Now he turns in this direction and walked a distance of 4 meters. Walked a distance of 4 meters. And then again he turned left. And finally he walked 10 meters. So when you are facing in the east direction, and taking the left, so I will take the left and I will be moving towards the north direction, and I moved a distance of, that person moved a distance of 10 meters. So he moved a distance of 10 meters and he stopped at his office. Now this is the office of the person. This is the office of the person. He started from home and reached to office. Find the shortest distance between his home and his office. What is the shortest distance? Whenever you need to find the shortest distance, you just need to find what is the distance between home and office in x-axis and y-axis. Then you will make the triangle and you need to find the length of the hypotenuse. In this question, if I draw the coordinate axis, I want to know how much distance is travelled in the x direction. X direction, this is 8 meter, this is 4 meter. In total 8 plus 4, 12 meter is moved in the x direction. So 12 meter in the x direction. And what about the y direction? 6 meters from here and 10 meters from here. This will also be 6, this will also be 10. So in total 6 plus 10, that is 16 meters in the y direction. 16 meters in the y direction. Now I can draw the triangle and easily find the correct answer. So this is home. X axis he travelled a distance of 12 meter. In the y direction he moved a distance of 16 meter. And this is his office. Now the distance between office and home will be the length of this hypotenuse. So you need to find this length. How do I find the length? I know that this is right angle triangle. I will apply the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem says the length of the hypotenuse will be equal to, if I say this is A, this is B and this is C. So AB square plus BC square should be equal to AC square, and AC square is the required distance between home and office, that is shortest distance. AB square is this 16 square plus BC square, BC is this length, that is 12, so 12 square, which is equal to AC square. Now 16 square is 256 and 12 square is 144, which is equal to AC square. 256 plus 144, 256 plus 144 is 400, so 400 is equal to AC square, and I know that 400 is the square of 20, so the length of AC is equal to 20. So this distance between home and office will be equal to 20 meters. So correct answer is 20 meter. Option A is the correct answer. I hope this is clear to you guys. Just see the diagram. From home to office, shortest distance will be, we are able to find because we know how much distance is traveled in x direction, that is 8 plus 4, which is equal to 12 meters. In the y direction, 6 meter plus 10 meters, that is 16 meter. So this is 16 meter. This is 12, this is 16. Using the Pythagoras theorem, I am able to find that the distance between home and office is 20 meters. So correct answer is option A. I hope this is clear. So with this we are ending the stream. We have solved 10 questions in today's live session. If you enjoyed the stream, please like the stream, and if you have any doubt in the question, just comment down the below of the video. If you want the links for the free resources, the links are given in the description of the video. Thank you so much for joining in with Cracku. Good night, take care.